Hello everyone and welcome to this week's reviews. Disney Animation's second release of 2016 is here with this story set in the South Pacific as their latest heroine sets off on a journey to save her island. This is Moana.
Maui, shapeshifter, demigod of the wind and sea, I am Moana.
Hero of men.
What?
It's actually Maui, shapeshifter, demigod of the wind and sea, hero of men. I interrupted from the top, hero of men. Go.
I am
Sorry. And women. Men and women. Both. All. Not a guy-girl thing. Maui is the hero to all. You're doing great.
With Disney, there's a certain standard with which we hold their animated films, and Moana is definitely worthy of sitting alongside their greats. As directed by Ron Clements and John Musker, the duo behind The Little Mermaid, Aladdin, and The Princess and the Frog, the artists have gone to great care to respect the South Pacific culture with clear influences from Fiji, Polynesia, and New Zealand. You really feel you have been transported to this island thanks to the animation and the songs by Lin-Manuel Miranda. The soundtrack is filled with yet more Disney songs that will stick in your head. My personal favorite is How Far I Will Go, the I Want song of Moana, and first-time actress Auli'i Cravaro does a great job playing Moana and performing the songs. You're Welcome is a fun ditty, and Shiny, while different and more modern than the other songs, definitely comes from the mind behind Hamilton. Whenever Disney has a character that's quote-unquote a princess, they always like to change things to make them distinct, and Moana certainly stands out as a unique heroine who we definitely root for. Maui is also a fun character, while the filmmakers are not afraid of making a little egotistical, and that plays a role in his development. The journey they take is a little episodic, but that's befitting the various obstacles they meet, both physical and emotionally. Moana is yet another magical Disney film, and another reason why their animated films continue to resonate and shows the impressive hot streak the studio is riding on. It's a film that's enchanting, beautiful, and quite emotional in spots, with lovable characters and great animation and memorable music. And isn't that why we go to Disney films? Next up is the return of Billy Bob Thornton back in the Kris Kringle outfit in Bad Santa 2.
What can I do for you?
Will you be able to find me at my grandma's house in Grand Rapids? Because no one's going to be at our Chicago house for 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, don't worry, I'll find you. But hey, do Sandy a favor, will you? You know the address of where you're not going to be? Write it down on a piece of paper. Bring it back to Sandy, will you? All right, honey, good girl. What do you want?
I want Minecraft, Halo 5 Guardians, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Project X Zone 2, Assassin's Creed Chronicles Trilogy.
That's great. I don't know.
The first Bad Santa was a refreshing take on the Christmas season, not afraid of giving itself a ribald main character, but one that also had a heart. With Bad Santa 2, we have basically the same film. There's really not much to differentiate this sequel from its predecessor, as it follows some of the same plot points, and they even reuse certain gags. That said, I got some laughs out of it. Thornton fits comfortably into the role of Willie, and Thurman Merman also gets a couple funny moments, as does an obsessed security guard. Surprisingly, the weaker link ends up being Kathy Bates as his mother, as she plays her fairly obvious character, and she's not given many funny things to do. Tony Cox and Christina Hendricks also play one-note underwritten characters. Bad Santa 2 goes for the most obvious jokes, and it doesn't have quite that same feeling of spontaneity Terry Swigoff brought to the first film. Mark Waters definitely takes a more sitcom-like approach to directing the sequel. Overall, it's an okay comedy, but if you're looking for a sequel to take the characters in a new direction and develop them further, you're not going to get that here. Thanks for watching this week's reviews, and I'll see you next time.